blood. Kings all in my circle, you touch one of mine and you're done. They show no love for the queen. Why you hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans? I got dreams like King Luther, shed blood like Kunta. You ain't helping my people, I ain't got nothing to say to ya. I want all the smoke like hookah. Talking reparations, America won't be great until they give us compensation. I'm like, I'm the hottest right now. See a bunch of lames out here trying to jock on my style. They be doing too much. I'm the queen, it's too easy. It's like they all in Popeyes, how they be talking so greasy. I just sit back and laugh while these haters get mad. So nefarious how they don't roll my pockets with cheddar. I tell them they can do better. These snakes in the grass can leave a bite on your ass, cause y'all be trusting too fast. I got my foot on the gas, other one on they necks. Dropping receipts on haters, you better show some respect. I'm never facing regret, we only facing the threat.
This is the sound of David Malcolm.
It's the cut on the gas, other one on they necks. Dropping receipts on haters, you better show some respect. I'm never facing regrets, we only facing the threat. Running through every challenge like a relay, break no sweat. It's a cold game, so I got that blanket with me. Now that my people awaken, ain't no going to sleep. I do not play by my piece, this time I'm playing for keeps. You talking slick, but when I see you like them ends, we gon' meet. And I got gold all in my skin, God all in my blood, kings all in my circle, you touch one of mine and you're done. They show no love for the queen, why they hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans and I got gold all in my skin, God all in my blood, kings all in my circle, you touch one of mine and you're done. They show no love for the queen, why they hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans and I got...
All right. Thank you all for coming by and relaxing with the Queen. Tonight, we will be paying homage to Angie Stone. Angie Stone. Shout out to Alexis K. Tyler for her reading. Okay. We're going to listen to the reading and let's acknowledge, yes, gold all in my skin, gold all in my blood. Get into it. Hey, CJ the Cat. CJ the Cat has dropped down out the clouds. Hey, how are you doing? We want to thank you for utilizing the Queen Tulsa Airlines jet. Okay, you flew in here. I didn't see ya. You flew in here. Okay. Well, listen here. Let's go ahead and get into this reading from Alexis K. Tyler. She is here on YouTube. This is going to be the link to. I'll actually drop the link to her channel in the live. Let's go.
Lord Jesus. Mention Creflo Dollar. Mention Kenneth Copeland. Kenneth Copeland is a grand, goddammit, Draco wizard that's under Clive Davis, Lucian Grain, and Quincy Jones, and said he's a grand wizard also of the KKK, along with some of the black people, members of the KKK, and churches and the secret fraternal orders. Some of these black people in the music industry and these preachers all must go to a private convention and bow, just like Bohemian Grove. So a lot of them are under Bohemian Grove and some of the major companies, production companies for food and products and furniture, law enforcement, the secret government said that's who run, that man behind the curtain, who run these preachers. These record execs can really control these labels, and overseas and in Africa, they are secret initiates that have stolen your power and usurped your power, and under the Vatican and the Queen of England. This is how all these are ran. It's a pyramid and it's a Ponzi scheme. So the music industry and a record contract ain't nothing but a goddamn Ponzi scheme, multi-level marketing. Jay and all these gatekeepers that they are under them, they get their orders directly from them, and it's getting ready to be a change of the guard. They're getting ready to fall. She mentioned some of these artists that she over there talking to now. She's talking to my father, Jackie Wilson. She's talking to Sam Cooke. She's going backwards. What his name? Otis Redding. So they set him up. That was a lie. That man was still goddamn it living when they claimed that he crashed, and they set that man up. Stole that man shit because that man didn't want to turn this shit over. James Brown is over there with that man at the crossroad that sold his soul. Sold his soul to the devil. He was I think a blues singer, a guitar player, a banjo, couldn't play the goddamn guitar to save his life and couldn't sing well for good goddamn. When nobody paying him no attention until he went to the crossroads and talked to the devil. James Brown is up there with him at the crossroads talking to the devil, trying to sell his soul and goddamn it come back. But he done sold it so many goddamn times. He trying to come through one of his goddamn son. Like that song from that white lady, because she's one of the witches of the industry and one of the ones to handle us, to sick on him and handle him through fucking and sucking, goddamn it. I mean, but see, James Brown is too wild and crazy, goddamn. Get on that goddamn powder and that goddamn angel dust and commence to beating white women's ass. I'm talking about beating the brakes off them, send them to the dentist, goddamn it, send them to the ER, send them to the plastic surgery, goddamn it. I mean, then pay and put their ass back together. Oh, hell no. Jigsaw is in this motherfucker. Said they put all Clive Davis and all them. Man, why do he? See, Clive is a master high priest because there's other high priests that Aquino, he done came up here too. He was the high priest of the Church of Satan in the army. He came, oh, goddamn. Okay, Anton LaVey is in this bitch. They had James Brown in the headlock. Clive and some of these other ones had him in impossible contracts. And the only way he could get out and stand that he kept going to the devil selling his soul. Because they let him be very successful, then they step to him, because once you get to a certain plateau out here in these streets and they see you making it on your own, because James Brown had it on airplanes, had his own restaurant, had a damn stable of bitches. See, I really didn't like him when I found out, I think, was it Tammy Terrell? Did he beat Tammy Terrell ass? James Brown might have beat Tammy Terrell ass. I think he might date her for a little while. Here come Marvin Gaye ass up in this shit. See, all of these old true singers, but he mentioned Barry Gordy and the mob and the prostitution ring. Whoa, see, they bringing all this here up, and they over there talking to Angie, and what she was getting ready to do, go back and get all of the old singers, even some of these out here are gospel singers and blues singers that she sung with, that she knew, that she respected, was secretly, oh boy, she was like forming a big coalition on the low from Atlanta all the way to England, like London, LA, all the states here. They were getting ready to come together. They had shared all their stories, plus the one she had worked with, and no, they were finna come together and hit the music industry, which would also be the feds, the IRS, the goddamn banks that was holding their money. She keeps mentioning Wells Fargo, Chase, Manhattan, and the part of the Chase that the Saudis and the oil that lead to the Bush presidents over in Saudi Arabia and United Arab Emirates. They were tied to the music industry too and got a lot of these people money. Angie was slick and methodically, secretly researching. She's real smart. Researching this and had white people, black people, Arab people secretly whispering, pillow talking to Angie, politicking. They was getting ready to form a class action lawsuit so big it would have broke the bank of the industry, because the industry is tied to Wall Street and all these other countries, African and European and Asian markets, where their money was dispersed and moved from the U.S. into offshore accounts and other projects and other major corporations, and slave trafficking and blood trafficking, diamonds, cell phone technology, AI technology, just like Sophia Stewart of the Matrix. Angie is just like Sophia Stewart of the Matrix on a whole nother level, dealing with the music game, and it all ties into Sophia because music, movies, clothes, fashion, health, biochemistry, they took her money and all these other black folks' money and really had a form of sharecropping called music and singing. She was finna goddamn bring it to their ass. This shit would have collapsed this fucking industry because it's also tied to oil and oil rigs out in the ocean. They were secretly networking, and there was a lot of them. I see over 100 people where they had killed their relatives that were musicians and singers and backup singers and shit, and they had done all that shit to them with contracts and royalties. As a Ponzi scheme dealing with the music industry, and they were getting ready to tell, because a lot of these people are physically dead, but they're still alive, and this ritual's been done on them, and they loved ones have done them, and they got their blood in their veins. And a lot of these people were approached about music and movie deals from their dead loved ones and trying to resurge them, but they weren't going to give them their royalties and their rights, and they not getting royalty checks because they had stolen their publishing, their music, and it's being played. But them people on top is getting that money, and the black people on the bottom is got a sharecropping lifestyle and mentality because they don't own it. They can't prove they motherfucking own it unless they take it to judges and get the right judges to question it. And see Clive and all them on top and the record labels, Russell, what his name is, he coming up in here with his goddamn it Asian and Filipino goddamn it boy loving ass. He is coming up, Russell Simmons in here. He trying to stay out of here so they won't get in his ass. But see, he behind that. Goddamn it, Irv got in his brother, all them behind that shit. All the main black gatekeepers you see behind that shit, devilish as hell, and Puffy J and all them been doing the same goddamn shit to niggas that they daddy. They daddy and they baby daddy and boyfriend with they house shoe loving ass. Clive walk around the kitchen and around the house with them other exec like they like Big Mama, goddamn it, like they had Martin Lawrence dressed up, and Jamie Foxx dressed up like black bitches from down in the South, got them with them house shoes with the heel out and the toe out, with their finger polish and them pink hair rollers with that shower cap over, with the pink hair roller hanging on their goddamn forehead, and on the side them jumbo pink rollers. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I growed up seeing bitches wearing them with that goddamn it hairnet on, and that house coat with the zipper in front, goddamn it, with some fucking house shoes on. Clive Davis walked around the house, goddamn it, with some of them other older goddamn it white men's with some house shoes on like a black woman. See, Clive really want to be a fat black bitch. Singing in the choir, me, who the Lord, all that shit. They like to go to the black church and hear the black folks play and play the piano and dance, and then fantasize about goddamn it sucking some black dick and have a black dick in their ass. Then he go up there to Waffle House somewhere, eat him some cheese and egg and cheese grits and goddamn it biscuits with some of that old goddamn it K-roll syrup and butter on it goddamn biscuit, sip coffee like a fat black bitch. That's what he do, and tap his foot the church song and suck him some black dick and get dick all in his ass with that old poke rind bacon. You know that bacon you grew up with, that bacon thick with that rind on the end of it. Boy, it be good, goddamn it. I just don't really fuck with poke no more. He think he's a big black woman with a lot of goddamn soul. He loves black women. That's what he really was in love with. Angie Stone, Phyllis Hyman, Riri, goddamn it, Aretha Franklin, all the women's like that. And he held back Angie Stone. He held back Phyllis Hyman. I don't know who else he held back, but Phyllis Hyman couldn't stand Clive David ad. From what she told me, and what this demon that keep flying around my room and flying, sticking, he could stick to the wall, goddamn it. He fly and he mount himself on the side of the goddamn wall. What he remind me of is one of them demons I seen in Constantine. But he fire red. Fire red been in him, goddamn it, 3 days. He said a lot of these black men's, goddamn it, he said they separate them like they do in the slave house. The real black ones, the dark skin, the brown going up, the light brown, honey gold, and real light skin. Like him and goddamn Tyler Perry and all them, they put them on TV, you know, and shine them as the pretty niggas. Light skin, light eye, goddamn curly hair or straight hair, or goddamn it half-breed looking ass niggas. They have them on the TV and shit and make them do sexual shit, or they can't get on the TV series on a regular goddamn basis, like they got them out there with that Spanish man or mixed man over there in what that damn movie where he assists up there. I see him in my head. I like the movie with the goddamn what is goddamn the grandmother that be growling with her dirty black ass up there growling, the highest, goddamn it. They have them up there sucking dick, bending over for their entertainment, taking dick in they damn boojana. They boojana, they boo diddy. All in they butt. But see, they really don't really fuck with them like that. When they doing rituals, they like them real black. And then put some grease on them and have their body real goddamn it shiny. See, Clive and all them, they get excited when they see a black ass nigga like that that's built up like an Oscar award, goddamn it. We're dealing with Ptah. See, that's an Egyptian symbol. They giving you that, but it ain't nothing but a parody and a goddamn it joke. Thank you, Snapback. And they like them real black ass men's. They like to bend over and put some Bengay and preparation H around their ass around their nuts and goddamn put it in the lining of they goddamn it hind hole so that them big black dicks can go up in them. They eat, they don't eat all day. They get them, they goddamn it enema bag, that douche bag, and they flush themselves all day. Goddamn it, get up real early, start drinking laxative and taking laxative. Goddamn it, go up there, they goddamn colonic and shit and flush their ass out real good. Me love you a long time. Me so honey. See, this is what these spirits are telling me. They see, they go up there to the massage parlor. They go to them private men club where they get up there and they massage and get their sauna. See, that's why I don't go to the gym no more. Goddamn it, I didn't take my son up there. We had such a hard time up there when he had got out of jail like 10 years ago. We go late at night when the sun go down. Man, them sissies down here in Atlanta, these hot Atlanta sissies. It's hot sisters, goddamn it, and off the chain. See, the laws and everything protect them, so they feel like I can go around here and do anything they want to do. Me and my son, the ex-side, they thought I was his girlfriend, his wife, or something. What the fuck they care? They come up there dancing around in their ass and shaking their asshole and they nuts all in front of my son, doing one fat ass light skinned sister that looked at my son, got his attention, and looked at me. Basically, turned his head, jump up in the air, and his fat ass do a goddamn split, bouncing his booty down there on the goddamn exercise mat in front of my son, cutting his eye at him. My son said, "What the fuck is this?" Then another drunk sis, a old sissy, man, a old fag, come over there with gray hair and shit in his head and a gray mustache, drunk, went around the machine right there and got his paper bag out and drunk some liquor real quick, slid it down in his fucking pocket, come around and talking about, "Oh, you can get off the machine. I'll show you how to use the machine." And he talking about, "I don't need you to show me how to do shit. Get away from me." I said, No. Let him help you. And he looking at me like, "Mama, look, this is a goddamn sis, an old sis on top of that." He's sitting in there, goddamn it, asshole blowed out and long with some goddamn stretch pants on, and his pants hanging down with a fucking belt buckle unloosening. Around in the gym, goddamn it, you walking around like they're drunk, and the owners and people working there ain't saying that. The sis is going wild, and goddamn ATL, goddamn Stone Mountain Light on. You got up there at the gym trying to suck some dick over in the midnight hour. My son get up, he getting pissed. The man sitting there, I'm trying not to let my son see it, but I'm dying. I'm just fucking with my son. He get on the machine, drunk, talking about this how you use it, stumbling and shit, trying to goddamn adjust the weights on it, didn't put the pin all the way down there to hold the weight down, it's slipping. He up there claiming an old antique sissy, goddamn it, was twisting, but look like one of his side of his ass or hip was deflated or goddamn it uneven, like they've been in there in that sauna and that shower. See, that's why I don't go in that sauna and that shower, because I noticed within 2 weeks of me going to a gym, I guess it getting broke in, I get a real bad cold, like flu symptoms. That's why I don't take my shoes off in there. I don't go in there use that bathroom. I'm not finna take no goddamn shower, even with no goddamn flip flop or nothing in there, because I have gay friends. I'm not making fun of them. Yeah, I have gay friends. I know they tell me they goes in now. They go and get their booty shots. They get their booty implant, get their chest implanted and shit, so they be real fine. A lot of them goddamn gay boys go in there and work out, and then take their drawers off and just put a towel with a knot in it round the goddamn side. You know how them hot sisters get them a t-shirt and twist it in the front with a knot on it. Now you don't know real nigga finna walk around with no knot, and they got the t-shirt like a bitch in the front, like they got some titties sitting up. They walks around and twist their ass around back there in that gym. A lot of them bitches think they nigga back there scrubbing his ass up on his nuts like extra time, me time in the shower and get steaming up. While he's sitting back there steamed up, them niggas is opening their towel back there in that sauna, and them sissies that you think is straight, that's married to a woman, married to a beer, and they're sucking dick, fine ass niggas sucking dick. See, that's why I don't go for bodybuilders down here in Atlanta, and I don't go for niggas I see in the gym, pretty niggas that modeling and shit, because a lot of them, to get to the top, see, the people like the execs and Clive and all them, they send gay niggas on them, or niggas that's married. They got a demon assigned to every fucking body. They already know you before you sign the contract, before they step to you. They know if it's cool or not to step to you, or they might want to step to you because they like your soul and your talent. Your talent come from your soul. That's your bloodline, your ancestor. They'll want it, but then they're like, you know what? I want to fuck with her. But see, I don't know if I could really fuck with her because I got to see how her attitude, her mind is. I can really get down in that like the fuck I want to. So they'll send somebody to you to check the water. Is the water ice cold and froze? This bitch like Antarctica and Alaska, this motherfucker, or is this bitch warm down there like they goddamn them lakes and hot, lakes and them hot rocks and shit. You go up there and get that sulfur water down there in them Georgia mountains and shit. Let's see what this motherfucker is talking like. Let's test the temperature on this motherfucker to see that we like what she got, want to fuck with it. We want to steal it. And we want to handle her and put a curse on her and put a spell on her to have this bitch mesmerized so she can mesmerize the world for us. So can we get in now, get that contract, then put these spirits on this bitch, because they already sick and monitor the spirit on you before they goddamn it fly and visit you. And when they put that shit on, put you on lock. You're gonna have all your handlers, but it's gonna be familiar spirits and goddamn monitoring spirit. They don't need a human for. They'll bring a human in, just like these that have been flying around in here. I have not put them out of here because I can see him and him. He could, the main one, he could see and hear me, and Lilith is over him. She in here, they not trying to jump on me. They let me see him and they want to talk. So I said, well, I want to learn. And they came and talking about Angie Stone and everybody else, my daddy, Jackie Wilson, the legendary GOAT. And they running this stuff down. And see, he just opened his mouth. He done come up here on my wall because they like when you talk about them. He hear me talk about him. He opened his mouth like, rah. The outside of him is red, fire red, like this devilish color, like his tail got a perm on it. He opened his mouth, and the inside of his mouth is just black, like soot or like coal tar. And he said they control all these mines and all the minerals that belong to black people. They're not going to give them to them. The one they get is the bourgeoisie niggas up on top, like W.E.B., the boys and all that shit. The one that think they better than us on the goddamn bottom, where they got mixed blood and they do the white man business because that's the white man's child. And the ones that you could be the white man's child and mix, but you don't want to play, yeah, they not finna let you in there because you got to be gay to pay, or you're gonna be you gay for pay. Even if you're not gay, they got different variations of it. And they got people in prison in the music industry that work in that control COs, always control the warden, where the warden let the underground fight club, underground boxing club, underground gambling club, tied to Vegas and tied to the internet gambling and high up gambling and music industries and law enforcement. I mean, man, this shit is so deep. This is what the thing is telling me. He telling me so goddamn it much. I'm also wore out yesterday. I'm a little bit better today, but I'm laying down. I'm still tired. He opened his mouth. He said them goals and truths and bowls. Okay, when I grew up, I think like in the 70s and 80s, 90s, they had goals in the mouth and some called truths and bowls. There might be them rims or tied to them cars. We control that. We put a certain image out with the goals that go to the old blues cycle. You know, I've even seen some old Mexicans over here now. They had them goals with the diamonds in their mouth like niggas do. And some of them motherfuckers be sexy than them motherfucker with that shit in they got their mouth. You know, that turned me on. Them gangster grill and shit with Pow Wow and all them. But shit, I growed up seeing niggas like that. You know. And then like a sexy black ass nigga or red ass nigga with some of them goddamn goals in their motherfucking mouth with them diamonds. Them niggas had real diamonds back in back. They had diamonds in their teeth and shit, make you want to get them all your pussy, goddamn it. And they had big wads of money. They ain't fuck with banks and credit card back then. Them niggas, I mean, if you really bought that shit, is you bought it. Man, I been bought it. Goddamn it, they sit there and you know they really bought that shit because you couldn't put your money up or flex like these niggas doing today. If you were about that shit or you went about that shit. Had them gambling houses and liquor houses, niggas coming in there with suitcases and shotgun and goddamn it furs down to their motherfucking ankles. They goddamn it all super fly shit. That's that era that I growed up in. That's what them real niggas, you know what I'm saying? Either you back that shit or you getting a gun put on you, a double gauge shotgun took out in the alley and bust your fucking head on, blow your goddamn brains out. See, they're the kind of niggas I growed up seeing in the motherfucking projects. And they said they even controlled that because they jumped in and started controlling gambling and numbers and came up with the Georgia lottery. A lot of them niggas died behind it because they couldn't fucking eat. Because that's where all that shit comes from. Niggas in the goddamn hood. Boys in the motherfucking hood. This demon said he was tied into all that. Because any way they could find a way to take black people money and control it, that's what the fuck they did in Wall Street. They took that from goddamn blacks and Native Americans that they call a nigga. You know what I'm saying? So this demon know the history. He know your history. He know you better than you motherfucking know yourself. And then he going back to Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and the tribes of Israel. See, they know all about it. And they go pick their peoples that they're going to use to sing, to rap, suck dicks, dance on Broadway, all that shit. Cook their food and shit. They hand pick you. And the damn opened his mouth, showed his mouth is blank. He said, we can give you teeth and we can take away teeth. And we create a certain image based on what we know about you that you don't even know about your motherfucking self. And your list of slaves and who was and who wasn't, who's truly Native American. Because all these black folks over here weren't slaves and they didn't come up with no motherfucking shield. And they're not really black like that. See, Nigerians know, all these other African people know who you are and who you not. That's why a lot of them don't fuck with us like that. Who they respect and who they don't respect, because they know more about your history and bloodline, because we not taught over here, especially down south. I'm having to learn this stuff once I got grown. I got all of my uncles. They don't want you to be a dumb nigga with a slave motherfucking mentality. So all this shit they got you caught up in, they created that shit on purpose. So he's like, they take teeth out. And he said some of these people, they groomed them for that. He said a lot of these niggas on these shows, they don't have their teeth. He said, because we knock them out. Because they better dick suckers like that. So you see a lot of these motherfuckers, they'll have either a partial in or fake teeth to fill in, goddamn it. They might have a goddamn it implant or veneers on them. He said, we'll beat their ass in these parties and kick their damn teeth out. He said, because some of them is more beautiful to them when they see them disfigured. Like, look at some of these Roman statues and Venus de Milo, where the statue built up, the bitch got one arm on and one arm missing and cut off to the elbow and shit, and a big old muscular body with a little bitty ass dig or deformed ass face, like Jigsaw. He said because that's beauty to them. The disfigurement and shit and fuck them up. That's why you look at these rich white folks and you look at the paintings of them. They ain't even got to be white. A lot of all of them fucked up, and you'll see it be somebody contorted or head be missing, and they're like, that's art. I paid $1 million for that point. You're like, that's trash. But their mind is geared different, depending on their MK Ultra training and the disgusting psychopathic ass shit and they fucking bloodline. He said that's who run that industry. We like them in the ugliness, we find the beauty. In the disfigurement, we find the perfection. So they'll get people in, you be like, damn, he used to be so fine and so handsome. Now he drawed up and a junkie. Just like they had Lamar Odom when he was fucking one of them Kardashians. He was out down the street. They took a picture of him years ago. He had some goddamn booty shorts on and some grease around his goddamn ankle, man. We know what that means. And it was the sun shining. Out in the daytime, he up there on the curb with this goddamn white man. Looked like two junkies and two sisters in common. Lamar Odom like he had just finished sucking some dick and come out there, smoke some crack to take a break. And go back in there and suck some more white man ping. Had Lamar Odom out there so strung out and shit like he didn't know whether he was going or coming. All he like me done totally left home. They got this nigga lost and turned out. All on the street in the daytime like he had some ashy shit or some powder dried up around his goddamn mouth. Now me and you know there really wasn't no white powder. We know there was some cum goddamn it dry. I don't know if the nigga had some roller skates on and some booty shorts. I don't know if he can skate and suck dick or spin around in a goddamn circle. But y'all think I'm not ahead. Lamar Odom all fucked up. They said whenever niggas get with them goddamn Kardashian, they have them goddamn it on their knees, asshole greased up with some knee pad on and like that powder sugar around their goddamn it mouth. Now look, I'm not saying that that's true. I'm just saying that, you know, a long time ago, I seen that shit. Y'all think I'm lying? It just proved that I'm fucking lying, man, because I remember. And he had greased up with a few little nappy hairs around his forehead on the top of his goddamn head, sucking dick. I think, you know, Lamar Odom had came out and admitted it. I think that's his name, and said he was on crack and had him in the sex house, fucking men's, women's, goddamn it, transgender and shit. I mean, had this nigga all backwards and discombobulated and shit. The demon said they like him like that. They sit back and get them a cocktail at goddamn it high noon and had them some high tea and cucumber salmon with mayonnaise on it. Eat it and watch the niggas do. Oh, here come the midgets. Oh, they say they like their entertainment, some Hollywood midgets, some sissy midgets, goddamn it, and sissy bulldoggers. Midget bulldogger with implant titties. You know what? I can't. So, why is this demon doing this to me? He just showed me a short midget that's real little. He come to my goddamn kneecap. His body is too little for these titties. But they got this sissy lean. It looked like he the one I seen with it in him. Then gave him some too big ass implant with his little bitty chest, like some pectoral implant, like he real little, like he a miniature bodybuilder. Then gave him a dick implant with his body too little, but the dick is long and too big down to his knee, but the knee, his body and leg and shit ain't that big, but got a jumbo dick on him with a big dick head, and got him some real big titty implant with a little ass, got a little ass put on it, but his body kind of leaning over, leaning to the front because the implant real heavy and the dick heavy. They sitting up there fucking him. Cause he got like a remote, like a motor control motor, like down in his nuts and dick with some wires hooked down in it. Wait. Like a remote control switch on the TV, got a motorized dick on him. Boy, he got a dick on him, boy. I'm talking about, it looked like it'd be on a regular size ass man. Y'all just imagine what the fuck I'm saying. I don't know why this demon is doing this to me. See, that's why my head is hurt now. I have to lay down in the spirit, man. Cause they got me laid out. I can't even fucking get up this shit. This nigga's telling me this is a nigga demon. I see that rat and they got a nigga spirit in him. Messy as a motherfucker, man. They done did this to this damn midget. And the midget proud of the shit because he got a long electronic dick on him that he could switch it on and switch it off. He ain't got to take that shot. You know, they got a shot they can stick in your dick with some medicine, and like for some few hours, your dick get hard as goddamn it Chinese arithmetic in this bitch. I'm talking about you can fuck all the holes, but some of these hoes and porn stars and shit is fascinating because he real lit and he's short with a big ass head, but got some real big ass chest implant and a grown man ass dick with a goddamn it pre-K or kindergarten side body. See, they think that's beautiful right there. It look like a grown ass man, but it's short and real lip. But then his ass is fat and round and tender like. But they don't sit up there and tenderize his ass and put some boot, you know, their booty, put some saline solution and silicone so his ass is fat, round, but legs short like. Got some fat ass feet with some rounded ass toe like on Fred Flintstone them. You know how the cartoon Fred Flintstone them? They got them rounded off fat toes and fat ass feet and walk around bare feet. The midget got feet like that, so you can tell he got dwarfism like a dwarf. Goddamn, something wrong with it. A dwarfism, where they say that's offensively called him a midget, called him a dwarf or something. It's shaped like a dwarf, goddamn, like a leprechaun up down there. Lucky Charm cereal box, everything little, but his ass fat and rounded, like they don't put some extra injection in it. So it's sticking out and round with some hair around his asshole. Got some hair and looks stinking. Then his dick is big and long like a grown man dick. He got these big old chest muscles. But it's implant like his silicone fake chest up there. Fucking grown ass men's. He up there on heroin and powder leaning over, slobbing out the mouth. He a drunk. This is a drunk sissy, goddamn it, out there in Hollywood. I done seen his face before. Oh, here come the black sissy midget. This sissy midget I told y'all fuck with did it. He be in all them black movies and dressed up like with the old cowboy boots that scuffed up on the tip. Some plastic cowboy boots. They're not even leather. You know, I'm finna leave these sisters alone. This demon is coming here saying that he's doing this. Thank you, babe. No, I don't have a cash app no more. I have Zelle paper. They keep fucking up a cash app to get mad when I tell shit they don't like and goddamn it call cash app to tell lies on me. So I don't have a cash app no more. Goddamn it. I mean, this black sis up here is a Chinese sis. You know what? It's a white sis up here. They gay. They get up here in these sex ring and these sex traps. See these music exec. There's still time. Don't think I done got lost and got off the subject. Goddamn it. Now I'm trying to tell y'all. They got groups of different races, ethnic group. Goddamn it. Different colors. Anything you want. They got some alligators up here you can fuck, some gazelles, some deer, some cat, some German shepherd and shit, like these big old dogs, these Great Danes. They fuck them in the ad and let them dogs fuck them in the ad. Because some of these hybrid dogs, they got so big and got long ass horse dick. They fuck these horses off the. Some of these animals, they get them pregnant. These chimeras, half human and half goddamn animal and shit. They into this AI technology and this scientific shit, creating these hybrids and chimera. This shit go deep. This demon is telling me this shit, and he's going to the Bible and the Quran and the Talmud, and he's showing me how they altered and justified and broke this shit down. See, this shit is also religious because they control the religious industry and the spiritual industry, and they know what your DNA and your genes is, as well as the science of in the periodic table and up in space and in Mars and with NASA that's part of the program. It's under the Hitler program, how Hitler and the racist program and the racial extermination is the periodic program. See, y'all don't really understand how deep this rabbit hole goes and what this thing is telling me. This thing is brilliant. Y'all put down the devil and the demons. You don't realize he's smarter than y'all. He's better than y'all. All the secret science, because you have to realize he created a God, created him. He's out of the mind of God, the illuminated one. He turned on God and came down with all the knowledge of all the worlds and universes and all the earth. You think it's one earth? It's not. They know you. They know everything about you, the history, how many earths, how many times it started over, like Neo in the Matrix. You can't beat them. All the knowledge of who you are, your ancestors, what they're supposed to tell you, they suppressed and they got it in a Vatican, in the fucking basement. All they people, the elite, and all the ones that run this industry, they got these niggas in the headlock. That is who their fathers and their mothers are, and they're clones. A lot of times you think, oh, this is my wife, these are my children. You see executives show you that black and white. Them a lot of times, them not they goddamn children. They done stole them children. People children missing. They done groomed them and put false memories in them and chipped them and raped them and trafficked them and embodied them with so many spirits. You don't know who them children is. They say they did. That's why a lot of times you look at them rich people and you look at them, their children, you like, they don't look nothing like their mama, look nothing like they goddamn daddy. Then they doing them in the lab. And they've been cloning in Egypt. Our ancestors was doing that there and Egypt over here in the United States. That's one of them streams that Angie Stone is from, where they call you a nigga and big lip and all this shit. You really don't know who you are, and you're from scientists. And them DNA lab that they have right here, Georgia, Alabama, they hushed it up. Georgia State years ago had an article out in the newspaper. They heard and hushed it up. They found an Egyptian city and temple down, getting chills, down up in the mountains of North Georgia, down inside the mountain, like they found an Egyptian city up there in the Grand Canyon. We know who that is. That's so-called black folks that had the big Egyptian statues and all that under the mountains in Georgia and Grand Canyon, Alabama, and they keeping it hush hush because they don't want you to know. Oh, that's way over there in Egypt. There's a goddamn like Egypt is this fucking Atlantis was over here in North America running and chiefing shit over here. You don't know who the fuck you are. And when you see people like Angie Stone, Michael Jackson, my daddy, Jackie Wilson, Prince, those are where those people come from. and they wearing their ancestors inside of them and on outside of them. They could do great magical things. Michael Jordan, you see, they got him fucked up. Killed their dad and sacrificed his goddamn it daddy. They got Native American, African in them and other and European. You just see it on the fucking outside. Why do you think black women not trying to have a child, an albino, or a child with white skin and blonde hair, and blue eyes and gray eyes and shit? So-called black women, you can have birth, give birth to any race or child on this goddamn planet, but every white woman can't do that unless she gets some melanin up in her. The fear of a black planet. Because you as every woman like Shaka Khan, you can do that. And that is a fact. And putting melanin on computer chips. See, I can't, look, and this thing is co-signing me and telling me this shit because they know you better than you motherfucking know yourself and what you are and who you are. I said all that to say this. When they broke Angie down, they know Angie can take this shit. They know that's a hardcore bitch that's got balls of steel and nerves of steel. So they test her, stress her, put her under duress, and refuse to caress, dress, and profess her to be a pimp. Huh? A goddess, a queen. She's every woman. She comes up in my tarot as the high priestess. I'm getting chilled because the high priestess is an embodiment of every queen in the deck and the empress. Some people might not have thought it, but Angie had a sensual sexiness about her. She just didn't keep herself up and let them broke her down. Without them spells, she lived a long time. She took it a long time, rather. She didn't live a long time. She supposed to live up to like 99, 100. But she didn't take care of herself, but she took pressure. A diamond under pressure. They had a chain, a slave chain, a heavy chain that weigh you down, but she would still come up and survive that shit, which tells you who and what she is. She's the high priestess and she is the empress. She embodies all queen. That means she comes up also as a queen of pentacles, which is money. That's what she was born to have, that Sag ruled by that Jupiter. She comes up as a queen of wands. We know that she's fire. She's a Sagittarius. She will come up as the queen of cups because of her heart, big heart, love, and compassion. She embodies a queen of swords, an ice queen. She was now starting to be possessed and turn into the queen of swords. Queen of swords is a vicious older woman that has been unkept and unloved, dogged out, used and abused, and they did not get treated by men, family, or fake ass motherfucking friend. Called her and that woman, that Sheila woman, I think that's what her name. One of them is her cousin that was in that goddamn van. They done got to arguing all the time, and she's like, bitch, I don't care that she might be a little younger than Angie. I don't care how slim and fit you, bitch. I will beat your motherfucking ass. See, once you push a Sag like that to where that love and that embodiment, they be so big-hearted, you think they stupid and dumb. Until she turns it, you have to take a lot. And she had started embodying the Queen of Swords. She was going to cut their head off. The Queen of Swords takes no prisoners. This fucker's ice cold. When you start doing that, she don't give a fuck if it's 10 of y'all. This fucker crazy. You don't want to really see that type of goddamn vicious alligator shark side of a queen of a Sagittarius that's loving like that, and a Queen of Swords real sweet like that. Always warm, smile. She'll look over her own suffering and pain to stop yours, knowing that she's still suffering. And usually she do it to people that leave her hanging when she's sick and bleeding and hungry and don't give her no kind of motherfucking medical attention. And that's wrong. That's what she did. And that's what I used to do. And I'm learning from her because she tells me, you're not doing that no more. And I said, I know it because me and you are the same. And I yeah. I see you and I got it, and I ain't going that way no goddamn more. I'm not loving people that don't love me. I'm not buttering nobody bread and cooking warm plates of food with gold silverware and goddamn gold plates that'll go up there and get me a shit sandwich from around the corner that they dog just shitted it out their ass on a goddamn hot dog bar. No, baby, and you know it, and you do it anyway, think it's gonna come back to you. No, it don't. No, it won't. She embodies all of those. When I see somebody like that, I know they have warrior. She's a warrior queen and goddess, got a lot of them ancestors and men. She got male Black Indian warriors in her that's out for the kill because they was tired of the way people was doing Angie, and they was tired of the way Angie do herself. They only could do it because she did it to herself, open herself up, want to love, because she feel like she didn't have nobody but family. But her family is some of the dirtiest, treacherous motherfuckers under the planet. Them goddamn background singers she got around her, them fake ass motherfuckers on that bus, some of them was singers trying to get they come up. Luther Vandross is in here. He was talking to her. They fucked Luther Vandross over and fucked George Michaels over. Had them goddamn drinking, snorting powder, and goddamn getting their ass towed up in the public bathroom out there, goddamn California, goddamn with Tevin Campbell. Can you tell me where we going to? A young sissy. Young sissy. They got him while he about 7 or 8. See, they make your parents turn you over to them. Got Tevin Campbell out there sucking dick and eating chicken and waffles at Roscoe's down there at the park. Goddamn it, getting their ass bust open and unloosening to the left side in the left corner pocket on that left hand. A damn Baphomet sis at 7-8 goddamn years old, man. And he claimed that Jaguar Wright was lying about that, and he gonna sue Jaguar Wright about that, but he ain't sued Jaguar Wright about. Tim Campbell's sister, man. Sis, man. They got him, and he's a little sissy. He was a little gospel singing sissy. He could sing to the little boy, so the boy can't help himself. You see what I'm saying? Because they got him as a little bitty sissy. They got him as a micro, goddamn it, Similac bottle sucking, dick sucker sissy. See, they get you young. I don't say nothing about that. Somebody been raped and molested and abused and they're young. I don't say nothing because I know you can't help yourself, goddamn it. You don't really understand what fucking happened to you. You know, when you was raped and overstimulated and your first chakra open early. I don't make fun. I'm not making fun of him. I'm just saying he was a goddamn it compact sissy. He was a mini sissy. They got him young because he was saying he was talented. And sometimes I ain't really seen him sing later, but the nigga can still sing. He still compete, but see, when I look at him sometimes talking like he kind of cock-eyed like or cross-eyed, them dicks done got him his eyes twisted. Look, he needs some of them bifocals. Like he might have been a little slow, like, or I don't know if them dicks all up in them made him slow or wore him down or slowed him down. Or they put something in it, but him, James Cleveland, stinking assy. James Cleveland came up. When I looked at that man from Tony, for some reason, James Cleveland, y'all look up the old pedophile, dick-sucking gospel singer, James Cleveland, who they let loose on black boys out there in L.A. and up there with goddamn it, R. Kelly up there. I think he might have got a hold to R. Kelly young booty up there in fucking Chicago. James Cleveland traveling around with these other motherfucking fag ass goddamn it gospel singers, fucking women's and little goddamn boys, and he settled out there and gave him major record contracts and made James Cleveland a superstar. James Cleveland undercover raping boys out there, getting them AIDS and HIV because that little boy, he said he adopted his godson. That boy came out and they hurt and hunched him up, gave him something. He was fucking that boy and gave that boy AIDS. So when he died, boy was fucking positive. Look, y'all know me. All you gotta do is just backtrack and check my footwork and come and tell me I'm lying. Just like y'all can rate me by Tony. I don't have a problem with that, but I'm rebuking the correction. Now, yeah, y'all right. The first one, they said that, they put a name out. What I'm telling you is the reason why I'm not, except not rebuke your correction, because the boy brother got that thing too now. And they just ain't saying that about it. Both of them messed up. Both of them go both ways of what strictly dickly, goddammit. I mean, tell me this here. Because, you know, I've been under the weather for some years and sick and going through my own shit over here. The one that's down from Tony and his brother. Because I could be wrong. Would y'all please show me pictures of him and his brother with their wife and their childrens? Not children, childrens. Because I don't know, they could be straight. And what I'm seeing, I could be misinterpreting. Wait a minute, this demon will start laughing over here. See, I know they monitoring me. They laughing. Do them two boys from Tony, the two brothers have wives and childrens? Because I'm not going to say it doesn't exist because I don't see it. I don't see it because I don't look for it. Doesn't mean it's not there. Y'all show me that they got loving wives and children, and I'll take this back. Miss Ella is a lesbian on the low. She'll live on low. Most of these women is bisexual and lesbians, they're singers and dancers and actors and these men. Because you're going to have to be that way, or you're going to have to dog women out if you're a man. You're a woman, you're going to fuck a lot of niggas and dog them out if you ain't gay or bisexual. You're going to have to do some debaucherous, devilish ass shit. Good morning, baby Mariana. So y'all just tell me if I'm wrong. And I can look at it and see if that's a real wife or real children. Because a lot of them would do that to cover up their homosexuality. He said they got them niggas running around there with their teeth out, wearing partials, so they can suck dick better, real good. Especially if they got them light-skinned. Real light-skinned, like the cross-dress, look like a pretty boy, or could be a boy, or goddamn it in-between ass girl. But they really like them niggas on the low getting they calm out on them. They like them niggas like Miss Davis, honey, Miss Clyde, baby. They like them up there, them black boys fucking them and sucking all off on them real pretty black ebony niggas that look like ebony models that look like black gods or black Adonis like Tyson Beckford and shit. You know, speaking of that, have y'all seen Tyson Beckford in the past few years? Because I ain't seen him lately in Wycliffe Jean or Wycliffe. Just see, they in the shit too. They in the clique, baby. Some of them might really like women and like children, want a family, but they also like that damn school bus, baby. They sit up there secretly and watch them little boys get off that school bus. Oh, let me shut up. I don't know why Angie and them are doing this to me, baby. Because I see other people are reading. I'm trying to stay, and I'm going to say this now. I don't give a fuck how y'all take this here. You know, I've been looking at these different psychics. I ain't going to say no name. It's a couple of them. I noticed that it's always after I do a reading, they'll say the same thing I fucking said they didn't say before. Like I said the other night, they got to fight on that goddamn van. And Andrew's finna clean house and get rid of some of her relatives that was also part of what's on that van. Them bitches on that van, they gonna try to come up with music careers. And all of a sudden, it popped up on my feed. Did they get to fighting on the van? And did Angie get injured on the van from a fight inside the van? Let's take like it been doing that to me, man. Trying to be me, like they mean. But see, this is the thing. They looking at tarot cards. Bitch, I am the walking, talking tarot card. Now, one thing y'all can say about me, I'm not really that good at tarot card, to be honest with you, because y'all know that I don't really fuck with them like that. I keep them. I might every once in a while, y'all see me lay them out, but y'all know what the fuck this is over here. I don't look at no tarot card, bitch. I am the motherfucking goddamn divine tarot in this motherfucker. You know, motherfuckers get out their body, after they body dead, will walk from the morgue, drive, fly, whatever they do from all around the world and knock on drip dope. And Nipsey will say, if you can, it can't come because they're my spirit nigga, goddamn it. Or they'll bring them in here to the altar. Y'all know how I gets down with this motherfucker. That's why I don't go around listening to no motherfucking psychic. You will know if I did it because whatever they saying and exactly how they say it, you hear me saying that shit. Y'all ain't never accused me of that motherfucking shit. Because you know I am the motherfucking high priestess and the motherfucking empress in my 50s. I still will stand tall and goddamn it throw my pussy in my motherfucking 50s and stand on my tippies, bitch. You know, ain't no shame in this motherfucker. But I've been peeping that shit, but I ain't gonna say no, I see who the fuck this is. And several psychics do that shit and then act like, or y'all will go over there. They folks watch me. And my folks watch them. So then my folks, well, can you read and see if they got them fighting in the van or what she shot or stabbed or tased in the motherfucking van? Because Alexis said and said that shit. You know my shit is real unique and off the motherfucking chain. Because a lot of shit I say don't know other fuckers I can say that shit. But see, I don't watch them all. So y'all can correct me. Did anybody else say that the parakeet were talking to them? Huh? And the dog and the cat? Because I said I seen a parakeet, I seen a hawk, I seen an eagle, I seen a dog, I seen a cat. And I said, who in her family? Y'all got to put an APB out on the parakeet because the parakeet, the one the most over here showing his ad over here. The parakeet is standing out to me because that's the one talking the most. The dog and the cat showed up. But they were kind of scared to tell on their mama. Like I said, these are Angie's pets or these her daughter. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I did not kept telling y'all I seen the daughter. This parakeet is tied to the daughter. This parakeet is in the goddamn family, been in Angie's house or spent the night over there and Ed over there and been in the daughter house. Didn't I kept saying, didn't I tell y'all too? If anything happened with business or they come to anybody with money, I said it would be not that fat ass, juicy ass son. Didn't I tell y'all it would be through the female? Which would be Angie's daughter. And then somebody, you know what? I started not to read Angie no more. I wasn't gonna say nothing today because when one of the girls that's been keeping up with this stuff and put an APB out on the parrot, they say, here the parrot. Alexis ran him. I looked at it. Angie was following the person that got the parrot. And remember, I told you her daughter was hoarse and fast when she was younger. I said she got two children by different men. I keep seeing it. Who she following is Diamond. Diamond is her daughter. She called her daughter. She chocolate and kind of looked like Angie in the head. The parakeet live over there with the daughter. So either that's her daughter parakeet or that son. Her daughter, her son. Angie daughter or son. That parakeet is Angie grandchild, goddammit. The parakeet is big up there in a goddamn cage. Got some red and green and shit. That's the parakeet I got on the goddamn picture. When I said we done found the bird, man. I put an APB out. I said, y'all need to goddamn it find this bird, the bird missing. I need you to identify this motherfucker. And I knew the bird was going to let us identify because it came over here with Angie telling shit. First, Angie wasn't telling everything. And she said, let the bird tell. The bird jumped in. Now, somebody said, man, you can't even trust the animals. You know how the animal get out and tell you. The animals are not telling everybody y'all business. The animal telling me your motherfucking business. Because that means that animal saying that shit, that animal was never with that shit you fucking did to the person from the beginning. The bird loved Angie, man. The animal, I said these animals is in her immediate family. Then I said they went the inside. The bird never liked it, the shit. What you said, Pretty Till? Keep thinking she was dead and that, man, because they got into it in the goddamn van. They had already drugged her up. She had a private nurse or doctor. I told y'all. I said somebody in the medical field, a nurse or somebody in that secretly trained, put the formula together, would give Angie her medicine that was prescribed to her, but was switching the medicine and yes, Angie was taking some kind of shots. So was Angie a diabetic or had some other condition similar to diabetes because she didn't eat well, take care of herself? A lot of times she didn't feel good. She had something else besides that kidney problem. And it led up to her losing that kidney and high blood pressure and shit. She didn't take care of herself. She constantly trying to get that money and give it to her family that just use her and abuse her and take advantage of her. They sent me this goddamn video last night. I got mad. I want to cuss Angie out because she's sitting there saying she done gave control of her company to her daughter and her son. Her daughter and her son run her business, talking how mean her daughter is and how what a boss her daughter is, and she ain't finna let nobody fuck over and tear her company down. I said, Angie, why are you at my house? Now I'm all fucked up and confused. You don't come over here talking about your daughter done set you up, your family used you, stealing your money, playing on you. That's another reason why you was broke and had to work and shit, because the record label and your dirty ass family and people tied to the label work for you, and relatives and employees and be talking to them and send your motherfucking ass up and stealing from you. Now I'm seeing the video you said out your own fucking mouth within the past few months because she was looking dead in the video. That she turned it over to her son and her daughter. And I said, so why did you come here? And she just looked down and started shaking her head and looking around like some shit I'll do. That's why I ain't gonna do it. So she gave her son and daughter control because she didn't have nobody else. So it's like the devil I know is better than the devil I don't. And then she confirmed what I said. Y'all seen it because the lady that sent it to me, this a slick boss bitch here that sent it to me. Why? Because she got right on it like I asked her to, goddammit. All y'all get on it. She done sent me the video, the name, the pay. Hear the bird, goddammit. Hear the fucking bird. He big, like you said, and shit up in the cage. He at a daughter house, goddammit. I said, God damn. You don't find out, look, and I screenshot. She said, girl, this is in the family. Like you said, this is her daughter bird or one of them children over there. Her grandchildren, that bird, the bird liked it, Angie, and he liked Angie singing to it. Sang and sit up there and get that bird some bird seed and shit. Oh, Henry, he ain't shit. He's fucking the bitch and he's fucking your goddamn neighbor and he's fucking your business manager. He fucks you over both ways. Ah, come on. Wait a minute. What? I said, get your nosy goddamn two-faced ass. It might be two of them. Because when I told it to my son and I showed him the picture, he said, Mama, because I said one of them got mad and he pulled his hair real high up on his head and got frustrated with me. And I ain't going nowhere. The hair shot up. He said, Mama, that's a cockatoo. I said, wait a minute. That right? He said, that's a parrot. He said, but you described another with the hair stand up. We got mad at you and he wouldn't leave your house. He said, Mama, that's a cockatoo. Now y'all tell me if I'm wrong. He said, Mama, I said, so wait a minute. A parrot can't do their hair like that? He said, I don't think so. I think it's two of them. It's a parrot because both of them do their hair like that. I said, no. One of them looked like he had some green in him, like some green and some yellow, white. Didn't look like that one. It might not have been as big, but it was big and it could talk. He said, Mama, maybe it's two of them, two or three of them. Because one, he said, one you call a cockatoo, they can make their hair. You know how some of them birds, I thought it was a parrot. You know how they'll make their hair stand up real high on their head and stand up like an afro almost. Perfect. Then they lay it back down. One of them was getting frustrated. I said, get your fucking two-faced and nose ass out of here. You've been talking all day and come here telling your family business. You in them people's house to show me a house, nice house with a wood floor. There was a room he was in and all these niggas and shit. And white folks and music execs were in Angie's house singing and practicing. And I seen them over at the daughter house and somebody else close to him. So I don't know if this one of these birds travel around with them or they got pets that's friends and shit that hang out together because the bird he had lived with Angie and he had been over there visiting. He was in the daughter house around other people. He know everybody business and he showed me a sister in the corner that were working with the execs and deal with a lawyer and a police and inside her group dealing with singing and acting and traveling and shit. And I said, you was wrong up here telling these people being. He was like, oh, they ain't my friend. They ain't shit. He said, I'm here with Angie. He loved Angie. So I thought, guys, I ain't talking to you. Then they started talking. And I said, he's in Angie and saying that because he loved Angie. So I said, oh, you're not trying to be messy. You trying to take up for Angie because you said they've been doing her like this. But that's how I know about the humor because it was sticking up for Angie. What you said, as you said, De Niro is right. She had two parrots. Two ladies was in custody battle for a great. Wait a minute, baby. Actually, who had two parrots? You know what? My lucky hoodoo. You ain't have to put two birds up. You have to put them two parrots. No, tell me, Ashley. I don't know who had the two parrots. And you said somebody was in a custody battle for a great one. God damn it, see, I like it because y'all be telling me, well, you know, look, hoodoo, you ain't have to put them two parrots up here. You ain't have to put them two parrots. Who had two parrots? Ashley Cameron that they were fighting for custody of the goddamn two parrots. Because they were around Angie and the parrot loved Angie and it followed her over here and told me, now I'm going to tell y'all. And then I looked at Angie and Angie was quiet. She didn't tell the bird to shut up. And I kept saying, I said, y'all, where the goddamn it, this motherfucking goddamn it, badass parrot up here telling me about these niggas up here and these nigga bitches and found out how they doing her, talking about her damn daughter and shit. Where the goddamn parrot? Because I know whenever some animals keep coming around me talking shit, I'm talking about they own, they keep doing it. I already know I need to look. And then the dog, I seen a dark colored dog and a kind of lighter colored cat. Lord Jesus, they done sent me a picture with Angie Stone's daughter, got a cute little thing, a chocolate dog laying on her chest. And I think they seen another dog and a cat. I said, you know what? I don't know how to describe y'all and to thank y'all for y'all love and support. Because y'all sit up there and humor me and listen to that bullshit I say. And y'all actually will go and look for what I say. Now, most people hear somebody talking about they doing a reading and a snake done came in here and knocked on the door with 2 horses and 3 demons and a goddamn hippopotamus. Y'all sit there and laugh at me like I'm not fucking with that bitch. That lady is crazy and I'm not finna look up what she's saying and say they coming in the spirit. So they mean the thing is in the physical, in and out the house. Y'all will sit there that love me and support me and will humor me and say, okay, we finna go look for it. She said it's a cat, it's a dog, and it's a parrot that like to talk and tell people business. I guess y'all must be spiritual and y'all must know that I'm not crazy shit. Y'all will go look for the animals, go look for the human, look for the nigga in the wheelchair with one goddamn it bionic leg and shit, and come back and find the shit. Because I don't want y'all embarrassed for me and people be saying, don't fuck that lady crazy, don't listen to that. But see, now I notice that that kind of talking is not in public no more. I'm not saying they don't do it because I have a lot of enemies. It's not. Why is it not in public? Because y'all have checked my footwork and the shit come back 100. I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying when I say that shit. Like, I'm like, y'all, but they keep coming when they keep coming in here. I'm like, y'all, Angie got some kind of parakeet or somebody close to her with a goddamn parakeet because the stuff the parakeet's saying. Y'all went out and verified that just like her family used to take her money. I said, watch these children now. They're going to try to come out with their music. Oh, my God. Her son look like a fat, black, lion-ass sissy. He a big liar and be get high a lot and tell lie and like he the victim with his sister. They might not have the same daddy, but them 2 fuckers is just alike. No, goddamn it, good. And now she got her head down. She feel bad, but she said, who else could I trust? I didn't have nobody else to give it to. That was my only choice as a family member. I had to do it. Them children, something wrong with them. That girl is two-faced, treacherous as hell. That girl know that her mama was long suffering towards her children, but that son looked like a big fat goddamn hippopotamus or Gila monster. I don't know what the fuck. I done seen a creature he looked like, and he's a big liar and insecure. And really, I don't know what happened with D'Angelo. I don't know what happened with her, but look like the talent of both parents done skipped him. But he want to be a big time mega producer and a whore, want to fuck them bad bitches and call himself a writer, director, producer, and have his own studio and production company and rap and shit. And something is this boy mental ill. He mental ill. Now I know how we can be about our sons and just love on our sons and shit, but this is what I have learned. You can't, okay, if somebody keeps saying the same thing to you, fat or you black or you ugly, you really can't sing and dance, you need to tighten that shit up. And then you be like, why they hating on me? But then if the public, a whole bunch of people keep saying that shit, I got to sit up on this goddamn it because I clear my throat. Maybe you need to start taking that shit to heart, goddamn it, because everybody's not goddamn wrong. And you need to step your pussy up and get yourself together the way you see yourself in the mirror, because everybody can't see that shit on you. Like that mirror must be invisible. Like nobody don't see it but you. Like, or nobody don't hear that shit but you. You talking about I can rap, I can sing. My mama got them Andrew Stone, D'Angelo, and then it felt like their mama was holding them back, goddamn it. But everybody listening to you said you fat and greasy and black and ugly and can't damn it rap. Now I did not know he had no rap name and shit and trying to rap to the spirit ran the video across me today. I went and listened to that shit. And him saying that shit, and big fat greasy ass up there. Oh, excuse me. See, some algae came out my throat then. That was the spirit coming up in me to confirm this shit. Goddamn it. This motherfucker. I said, I was right about him. And the daughter, and I don't know if her daughter can sing or want to be a singer. They feel like their mama, they was feeding off of her and jealous of their mama because their mama getting awards and get recognition. They feel like a way their mama was standing in their way. Let's see, because I could be wrong, goddamn it. But I looked at some of the comments, and then, this nigga got a YouTube page. It's on 1,000 and some people over there listening to his ass. And I see he been doing this for years. And people were saying the nigga was trash, and they don't know what happened to him between Andrew Stone and D'Angelo. You sure that's your goddamn it, daddy? Because I see, but they got a gluttonous spirit on him. He weak like a bitch. He weak and soft and a big liar and be in the mirror trying to practice and shit. But maybe you need to get your dad to take you to the gym or goddamn it, miss Weight Watchers or something. I don't look like a Gila monster. Just fat and juicy and stinking looking as hell. When you say, Ashley said, Mike, her son want to be a rapper so bad, he got IG video with Mercedes-Benz and go, yeah, that he done got from his mama. That his mama money. God damn it. I mean, stole that. And they really they're going to blow through that lady money. Her and him got to fight. They arguing right now. Everybody over there arguing and fighting over Angie's shit and how they finna tell. She is so upset about this because she said she would feel like she was surrounded by devils and enemies in her family, outside of her family. All they want to do is take her money and use her and abuse her because the son don't work. He called himself being a drug dealer and do drugs, but he get high so much on their own supply and mental ill and unstable and got low self-esteem and don't want no word, don't want to build no empire. They're gonna try to use their mama empire, they're gonna tear it down. Her and the son, her and her brother don't get along. People don't respect him in the family and don't nobody respect him outside the family. Clive or nobody don't want to go in his booty, don't want him going in their booty, don't want him to go in their mouth, don't want to put him in their mouth. Put your mouth up, they don't want it. To me, they up there cracking jokes. They like, are you serious? We're gonna give him a deal. And then Angie got to the point, she's like, I didn't close something. I ain't even said that. Because she was embarrassed. She embarrassed now of her son. She really didn't like to talk about him too much. And he said something. Well, your son said, you finna help him. He gonna produce his album. He gonna work with you. And she told me, she'll say some shit like that. Or when she in the wheelchair, they put, well, good, y'all have a good day. Now y'all be blessed. And said herself, this motherfucker done lost his goddamn mind. And she got tired of him begging her, always begging for food and money, goddamn it. Look like he can eat up. Okay. We would live, and then we go to the Krispy Kreme factory. We go up there and milk, goddamn it, Maybell the cow and shit. And you get to watch the donuts. I think over in the West End, they got it over there. If they still got it, the restaurant, you can sit there and watch them put the donuts in the dough and come through the conveyor belt. Like he can eat about 10 or 15 packs of them whole family size box of goddamn it Krispy Kreme donut with a whole bunch of ice cold milk and a milkshake in about 15 minutes. That's how this motherfucker built up, man. That's how he shaped up, stinking and greasy like. What you said, Empress said her son was talking to her in, wait a minute, any kind of way. And one of the videos, she tried not to say nothing in public. He does that shit. He does that shit to get high and talk out of his head. She was halfway scared on him. She never discussed it. He get to talking loud, begging her for money and begging for a contract. And mama, you can put me on. I can do stuff with you like that, like that. She looking at him and her eyes just look up in the sky, roll around, turn her head. He get mad because he can sense it. Goddamn it, he's sensitive. So he can sense when Angela get quiet. How some Sagittarius, that's how they can be like, you be saying shit and want them to agree with that shit and go along with that shit. Not a weak Sagittarius, goddamn it. One that's, because Angela real slick, street smart, but some stuff, she don't say nothing. When she turn her head and start looking up and around her son, know that shit, he want to fight his mama because his mama be like, shit, you crazy as hell. You ain't nowhere you're built like your daddy and got the heart of your daddy, but then he ill like your daddy weak, man. He weak. With all that demonic magic and that gossip and that double talking Clive and them put out on Angela turned against her, they got him. No, he going to come and then sniff him. He sniffing that paint. He sniffed that air. You know what? Oh Lord, I'm sorry. Nigga like the smell of that latex and that paint thinner and that. Oh wow. You know what? I didn't say that. Oh man, I'm sorry, God. Sorry, the nigga have sniff some shit, some of that bad PCP. I believe I can fly. I believe. They had Angelo out there like that, man. Like he wanted to get up there. He couldn't see good. The spirits talking to him. Look like he got a vision problem or something like that. He might be cockeyed or kind of cross-eyed a little bit. And Angelo need to go to the eye doctor. He might wear some contact. Long time ago, sniffing that shit. Eyes got crossed and shit. But see, he like the way Angie sucked dick. That's because, Angie got them goddamn it dick sucker lips. Angie a freak. She real goddamn freaky. And Angie mesmerized a nigga like Erykah Badu. Angie got a spirit on her seat. They don't want to say it in public. But some of them niggas that was fine undercover liked it. Angie sucked their dick because like it's something about her. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's something when she get a nigga by herself, this bitch is mesmerizing. Like, this motherfucker wild as hell. Angie get them people by herself and them spirits come out of Angie. She might not have been that cute on the outside, but see, she could have fixed that, but she wouldn't. Thank you, baby. She's a soul sucker. She's a soul fucker and an asshole fucker. Angie, the type of bitch, get in there. Look, ain't nobody gonna know, baby. I'm not gonna tell nobody. It's between me and you. I know how you want your dick sucked, but I want you to tell me. I want you to show me out because I can already feel you. While she feeling, she got that dick in her hand talking shit. For real. Oh, that ain't nothing. You ain't got no money. You done went through a little hard patch, got out of jail and rehab. I can fix that tonight, nigga. Yeah, you need about 5,000. Okay, I'm gonna take you shopping. We ain't even see. I don't even want nobody to think I'm your mama, sugar mama. Now I don't even want to know that. So we'll have the designers and stuff come to the house. You pick out whatever you want. Get that basil, nigga. Washing between their toes. Get the toe jam out. Suck they toes. Suck. And I ain't trying to tell your business, man. She gonna start looking at me eyes buck like who me and start laughing. She got a pretty smile. She got that big old juicy smile, pretty teeth and shit. And she sit there and they be thinking I want to know what that mouth do. She said, oh, for real, baby. Oh, you want to drink? That bitch smooth with that goddamn shit. And you be like, Angie, did what? But look at her. Watch her sing it. Look at that video. I wish I didn't miss you. When she looked at that motherfucker, beast, goddamn it. Beast and them shit. Nigga be getting addicted to Angie. Okay, yeah, Angie the General. Sage Nation. She be so smooth with it, she don't never talk about it. Well, if they know your business, you know they won't get it from me. Hi. How you doing? Okay. Well, if I need, oh, really holler at you? Okay, well, I'll come out the studio if I need you. If you need me. She's smooth with that shit. Bad bitch. I said, but I should have known because you're a Sage, but you got some Scorpio or something in there, and that Pisces in there, whatever the book I feel requires. And then she'll be like, well, she'll fuck on them and love on them and massage them like that's her child or something. They be so sensual, they fall in love with the bitch and don't want to tell nobody in love, would be undercover crying. But then they come in there and messed up her shit because they know how Angie steals souls and shit. She got them, she's a bone collector in this motherfucker. She just decided not to go dark, but she is now because she see what they did to her. Well, the name was in love with that bitch. They sit up there and turned him against him. D'Angelo's in love with him. Them Sag men can be sweet too, but they can also be dirty. You got to see what side they're on. There's some dirty Sag niggas. They're treacherous as hell. They lure you in because there's something about them. They so sensual and they so sweet. That shit. The motherfuckers usually be good looking, have a lot of personality. They be sharp than a motherfucker bad. And so honestly, some bad Sag niggas, but when they in their dark side, they dirty as fucking real fucking hoish. So I don't really fuck with no Sag. I really don't have no Sages around me. I'm surprised me and her get along, but we are so much alike though. And she's not competing with me. I'm not competing with her. And she didn't compete with nobody. Even though women look down her, call her ugly, she wasn't intimidated by no woman. I ain't never seen her even around Kiki White and all them on the, you see that, and they try to put her down. Angie was in her own world. I never seen or felt any jealousy, felt like a woman looked better than her, or pussy wetter than hers, and that. I never got that from Angie. Now it makes sense to me because Sagittarius aren't like that. Unless you get a dark-sided, treacherous Sagittarius, you don't know what's in their chart. And you never competed or let no other woman's beauty or talent. You could tell. She didn't let that shit bother her. She just do her. She mind her own business and do her. But she had a lot of women jealous of her and backstabbing her like they did with D'Angelo. Instead, they couldn't take it that girl had that fine ass nigga. And had that baby by that nigga. But see, I don't, it's something about he like a damn blob, man. Forgive me, Lord. I'm sorry, Aunt. She said, no, I used to get on him by his appearance and stuff, and he would cuss her out. And then turn around, what side is he? Mom, I'm sorry. I wrote this song. I want to know if you can help me with it. And she listened to it. You see how Angie is. She don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, even though they hurt hers. When she get quiet and turn away and look up, he'll attack her. I know you don't like you think ain't this, you think ain't. I mean, he would take his rage out on his mama. And then it'll be calm. Like this motherfucker's a schizo, a psycho, and he got a lot of rage and violence problems. He has been violent towards somebody. If he wasn't violent towards his mother, he's been violent towards somebody's child or somebody on the low. He's got a lot of mental problems and emotional problems. His daddy don't even really fuck with him like that. He's got a lot of pent up rage. Something is wrong with her son. Now, all of us got something wrong with us or something wrong with our children and shit like that. And I'm not in a position to put nobody's child down because y'all know I've had my issues and what they have done to my child. And that's why, I'm healing, as I told y'all. And when I did that video, I said, y'all, I miss my child. I need my child because I'm healing and pushing all this stuff out of my vagina and giving birth to all this dirty old shit in my vagina and all the old problems and issues and pain around my childbirth and pregnancy and what his dirty ass daddy did and what my mother did. I said, I need my child physically. I need my child. Remember I started telling y'all that's what I'm going through. I need my child. I need to see my child. And how people brag that they put him in there, did black magic and shit on him. And, I'm not gonna die and y'all get the best of me and do this. I ain't do nothing to nobody. If y'all do that to me, do that to my child. I have to make this right within myself. Or I die. I need to see my child. And I started working on that, some spirits to help me. And you see, I see my child. And I told him, everything I'm telling y'all so you can understand. I said, I got to heal myself by help healing you. I can't be whole as a woman until I heal you because I gave birth to you. You like the other side of me. You the male side of me. She couldn't do that with this child because he was so rebellious and hateful. I said, how could you bring me into this world looking like this? But then again, she didn't make him fat and stank looking like that and not take care of himself. Looked like he got a curse on him because his daddy got a curse on him. I don't want to develop himself, don't want to work like she's supposed to hand it to him. And she out here says, son, you're not ready. What do you mean I'd like to be high and attack his mama? She said, you don't want to work. You don't want to perfect your image, your name, who you are. Come off that energy. You don't want to write, direct, get your stuff. You got to get your pen up so you can have other people talk from it. He don't hear it. because you gave birth to me and bring me here. You're supposed to give me this. You're supposed to be crown me your prince. Since my dad is supposed to be your king and he failed you, I'm here now. I'm with you. You owe me this. You owe me that. And she was like, I don't, baby. Don't nobody owe me nothing. I had to grind and earn and perfect who I am. I'm just asking you to do that. And then I'll just open the way for you. I'll present you to the world. But also what you said, I'm not good enough. I'm not talented. I'm inadequate. So she said, but you don't want to work. You know, he felt like she supposed to get at him. And then her daughter want to be on stage acting like her mama, like she better than her mama. I mean, you know what? Baby, who a water sign? You said her son, a Pisces. Oh, that's that Pisces. I kept picking up that Pisces. She got that energy all on her, and he got it. She said something wrong with him. He wants stuff given to him. Feel like he was born, that's his birthright. He's supposed to have it. But baby, from the little bit I seen, if him and his sister, and they don't have the same intestinal fortitude and honor and integrity. They're not built like their mother. The mother's about truth and justice and honor and integrity. Her children are spoiled, entitled, and untrained and unlearned and have no discipline. And I'm willing to be wrong about it because I kept saying this stuff about the daughter and the son. I knew the daughter, she would place above the son. I kept telling y'all, I said, it's the daughter. When they come to her about the mother's house and the money and insurance policies and music deals and royalties, the daughter is going to cash her mother out. I said, it will be the female because the female has more power and she will get more traction and more empathy and sympathy. Not the son, it will be the daughter. And you see, I have had that confirmed. When they sent me that video of Angie said, I have turned this over to my daughter and my son. She said, but the daughter's in control. I got pissed. I said, Angie, you know what? I'm not going to do no more readings on you. You set me up. You came here and that damn parakeet and you talked all that shit about your children and your daughter's the main culprit and how she two-faced, don't like you. And now I'm finding out you didn't tell me. You done turned over like I knew you had. I knew the daughter was going to be running and you wouldn't confirm it. And I know it's not a lie because I see you up here on this tape talking shit. I'm talking about your daughter beat your daughter don't play. And we are at the best point that we have ever been in our relationship. I said, which confirms she's a two-faced bitch. And like I told you, and done tried to cancel and cash you out before and know about your powers and told people she wanted you dead in the family and they agreed with it and you knew it. And now you didn't tell me that you, before you died physically out your body, you know, she said, why do you think I'm here? She wouldn't look at me. She looked down. She said, why do you think I'm here? I had to deal with the devil I know better than the one I don't, because I ain't had nobody else I didn't know to turn over to. They were going to dismantle me, and I know she is and my son is. But maybe my grandchildren will get something and they'll get a little bit out of it and keep my legacy. But oh man, and I didn't say that. I said, I've had problems with my son, baby, and family. I know how you feel, but Angie, this gonna end the same way. Angie, if your enemies don't do it direct, they're gonna do it to you indirect to your daughter. She said, I know it, but I just rather leave it with family, even though I know they ain't family. That's their name and blood. I know. I said, so what you said, that you let me hear, that you didn't tell me. You mean that? Now, she said, no, I had to do something. She said, because she knew she was dying. And she knew she wasn't going to be able to, all them singers and rappers and writers, directors, producers that physically dead, that have now stood up and they in the ground and ready to fight. She knew she wasn't going to live long enough to see this happen. And all the people in the group, nobody had the courage to stand before her and fight. They were going to follow Angie fighting. So I'm going to see what they do for themselves, and she's not physically here to do for herself. And all these people that have been killed and their family members out there, and they've been taken stolen from. And she said George Clinton, one of the ones too, that they done did that to him. And I hear Atomic Dog. I'm going to see if they fight, because now they done got Angie out the way. And they know Angie was in her Queen of Sword position. She was ready for war. And they got her from they got her family and friends. Somebody I told y'all I said, if her daughter wasn't in there, it's somebody that know her daughter, close to her daughter. She had some family members in that van, and they went along. They set her ass up, and they knew it was going to happen to a female. And one of them is Sheila or something like that there. Excuse me. I just burped when I said the confirmation. Yep. Really didn't like her and was jealous of her. And some of these want to be singers and backup singers, entertainers. They want to be big. Somebody worked with Luther Vandross, because Luther Vandross keep coming up in this scenario here in James Cleveland, and gospel writing R. Kelly. Did somebody write for Angie in those groups and circles, or did she write for them, or they have some songs in common, or lyrics in common, or beats in common? Something's tying her to them because they're coming up speaking. I'm hearing Bob Barker, The Price is Right. Come on down. So if this is not Bob Barker, this is somebody attached to Bob Barker and music and television. That's also, and I'm hearing McDonald's. So I wanted to Angie write for McDonald's. She created a jingle tied to Price is Right, or anybody producers, directors of music that also produce Price is Right and McDonald's. And she said, Mary J. Blige. Mary's that bitch. Okay. Aaliyah is here. When I mentioned Mary, Aaliyah came up, Jay-Z, Damon Dash, Stacey Dash, which is related to Damon Dash. She came up. Keep on moving, don't stop. Okay, what that got to do with Angie? That group there and the Fat Weather Girls. It's raining man. Hallelujah. It's raining man. It's raining man. Okay, them two, the Weather Girl. One of the, cause I see. What's that? Money. What she said? I ain't got no. Damn, it's in my head. All this possibility can't come free. Ain't no more. Then what she said? But the rent, yeah. You got to have a J-O-B if you want to be with me. Ain't nothing going on but the rent. Why they coming up? Them two there, that the Weather Girls coming up with her. So it's something. Steve Singles. Some kind of Andrew in the time. You said, yeah, Sheila was there, but they can't find her. Oh, she around. They getting their lawyers and they stuff together. You said one podcast called two of the young men. They answered the phone. Oh, paperwork. They're not going to say that. They sissies too. They in the sissy nation in Atlanta, the Rainbow Coalition. Speaking of that, where's Jesse Jackson? They just showed me Jesse Jackson hip out of socket. You know, the politician that claimed he held Martin Luther King and bled on him. He was damn lying and ran for president and Obama coming up. Where is Messy Jesse, goddammit? Where Messy Jesse Jackson and his son come up? Some kind of undercover scandal they got about women's and money and fuck with these goddamn men. Somebody please tell me where Messy Jesse at. Where goddamn Jesse Jackson at? Because Khalid Muhammad called him Messy Jesse and say he keep up shit and tell lies, goddamn it. Them two done come up with Angie Stone, so she must know them or might have worked with them and then singing gospel and shit. And then go back to Kiki Wyatt and Jennifer. Oh, please don't do this to me. Jennifer Hudson and her murdered mama and little brother and stuff shit done come in here blood every goddamn website. That's a haunted house of horrors. They have stood up. They over there talking about Jennifer Hudson and her husband David Otunga. I think she divorced him and didn't want to let him see his son or fighting for custody or something. I think he was on a talk show when Jennifer Hudson got with him. Murder, 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 Jesus, murder, murder. Oh Lord, them cheering that child and Jennifer Hudson mama. You know what? I'm not gonna get in that. I never read that, and I'm not gonna do a reading on it. But for some reason, why Jennifer Hudson peoples come up here dead and blood, and that little boy was kidnapped and brutalized for Jennifer Hudson's sacrifice. Why I see Clive Davis' face. Whitney Houston come up here on that goddamn it piled and crack with Bobby. Every little step. Bobby need to watch himself because they talking about a pacemaker. Or, I don't know if he got a pacemaker. And Ralph Trez, man. And them boys undercover got drug and mental problem with their wife. Because, you know what? Please. I'm trying not to get any people. Something to come up about New Edition and Bobby Brown ass. His wife is his handler. And Jennifer Hudson and these her bloody relatives follow her around and live in his house. His house is haunted. They don't have no peace. And Jennifer Hudson mama keep trying to talk to her. Why they keep talking about Kiki? What do Kiki Wyatt have to do with Jennifer Hudson and goddamn it Angie Stone? And some witches around there too. Cause like I don't know if they fucking with Kiki or trying to take Kiki out. It's a reason why Kiki do stuff the way she do and have these different men of her own and her babies. It's a reason why Kiki do that because, see, you don't see Kiki fucking all these niggas, let these niggas fuck all on her and have these bitches fucking her. She keep her own dicks and her own children, right? That's a reason because they keep trying to sacrifice Kiki. For Kiki to go up in a certain game, Kiki don't want to play, so she'll fuck her own niggas and have her own baby by nigga that she like and want to fuck on. Instead of passing her around because they want to pass her around and shit in certain game, and her mama is a high-ranking witch too. To help having to protect Kiki. See, but it's some Angie. I don't want to get into this too much, but Lord have mercy. Jennifer Hudson mama is talking to me and they have not rested. And Jennifer Hudson ain't talking to her mama and listening to her mama. And, you know, she really hasn't gone as high as they promised her. The mama keeps saying, oh, they murdered me and Jennifer Hudson know about it. And Clive faces on it. Chaka Khan just came up. They tried to kill her damn ass. They watching her. She might need to watch herself, goddammit. I mean, and you know, that bothered me when Clive had her up there dying and had the sacrifice up there laid out while he was downstairs partying and celebrating over that human sacrifice. And then he started grooming Jennifer because Jennifer and Monica and Brandy they were jealous of Whitney and wanted to take her place. And they know the sacrifice gonna happen. They're trying to come up off for it. And then Jennifer singing, I Will Always Love You, like a tribute to She's Dirty as Hell. Singing it, that lady done died up their energy. She trying to get help, and Ray J stinking ass help set her up and drug her goddamn ass and stage it with them other niggas out there in LA, and he go both ways, goddamn it, and set that lady up. And then Jennifer Hudson knowed about up there trying to sing I Will Always Love You, and he talking about this the next Whitney, but you see he have not really pushed her. She have not been coming to stratosphere. I don't know what she done did or didn't do, or incomplete. I'm trying not to go in because the mama said, I'll tell you. You know what, moms, please don't do this to me. I get enough hell over here. All these demons is capped out over here. They up here on my wall. This main demon, goddamn it. These some flying gargoyle demons that's over here. That's under bail. Goddamn it. I'm trying. But see, Jennifer got a black mark on her because of her mama. The mama ain't let this here go. And she want to tell me, moms, look, you can tell me when I get off the phone. She said, oh, I got to tell you about my daughter. Moms, look. You know what? Will y'all please send me a picture and the name of the mama? Because I don't know Jennifer mama name or what she looked like. The mama said, I ain't never let this go and I ain't gonna let it go. I've been alive in the ethers all the time about my damn daughter. Ooh, my daughter. You know who else she remind me of? Kanye West mama. Because Kanye West mama said she set him up while she was over here getting butchered and slaughtered. The plastic surgeon didn't destroy her. They destroyed that black plastic surgeon life behind it. He did not kill her. She was fine. They did that spell and throw it off. Kanye was the apprentice under his baby daddy Jay, sucking his dick over there with niggas in Paris. Niggas in Paris. That's what the mama said. Huh? While she was over here being butchered and had his cousin that's supposed to be a nurse helping to go on and finish her off, taking care of after that plastic surgery over there in the house. Huh? That's what you see. Kanye mind ain't been good since he did that to his mama. Goddamn it. I mean, now, for some reason, Jennifer Hudson mama, now, Hudson. Why you want to do me like this here in 2025, the year of the snake and the year endings and beginnings? She said, because it need to pop off, goddamn it. The ending of the mystery behind this and set me free in the beginning of what my daughter did to be. A, B, C, like Michael Jackson. It's 1, 2, 3. You know what, moms? She says, like a jigsaw puzzle. It's so easy to put together. Huh? So a couple of people, mamas passed away. Time we know he's an undercover, underhanded ass goddamn it sissy. He like to mess with trainers that look like women's. He known for that shit. So who is he to do that to his mama? Because he looked just like his mama. So he want to be a bitch anyway, since he was little, fantasize about being a woman and having their mama pussy fucking niggles. Huh? That ain't hard to find. Tiger like men's and like transsexual. Huh? With artificial parts, I'm like a girl. Everybody know that. Everybody love it. Everybody love it. You see what I'm saying? You know what? I'm going to get off here talking this shit. Get off here talking this shit because I can't believe these people have come in here today. The mama is popping off, baby. The mama is very angry with Jennifer and she keeps saying Clyde. Said Jennifer weak and easy, do anything for fame and fortune. Say that what y'all see in public, talking sweet and easy. Say that's an act. Jennifer, bitch. You know what? That gospel and that. And she was jealous of Beyonce. Want to be like Beyonce, and Beyonce worked her ass like she's a whore. You know what? She's treacherous as hell, just like the rest of these bitches around them. And Beyonce, she learned a lot from them, but she comes off sweet. But her mama said, my daughter. I don't have any updates on him. I haven't done any readings on him. Y'all can contact his wife. She'll give you updates. His fans give you updates. They talk to him. It's not a secret. He's very open, very friendly. You can write him. You can talk to him. Talk to his wife. His wife handles his business. She gives you updates in the public all the time. Y'all go. I like that. I'm gonna use that. Transmissions. So you like transmissions. Will y'all please donate so I can keep doing this when I'm doing Instagram? Because Angie wants some more food and I want to give it to her. Me and my son gonna eat with her. Her and Nipsey. You know, Nipsey, my baby. I love he. And I'm not gonna turn on her. She pissed me off when I sing that, but I understand it, you know. And I need to put some more stuff out for her, some fresh candles. because they're still talking. I'm wondering what I think they're gonna do the funeral. They said in North Carolina. I think it's fair they should do too. They should let us pay homage to her in Atlanta. It's really fucked up that they won't have a public funeral and let us see Angie like some of the other people do. Let us see the girl that was married to what her name, the black comedian. Or her, she half white and her daddy came down here. They had two funerals. They let us see her because Atlanta love her. Jackie O, just physically died last year. I was hoping they would do that, but I don't think they're gonna do nothing in Atlanta. Won't let us pay her respect because we love Angie. DJ, the industry was never right, so I don't understand what you're talking about. I can't even address that. Would it be right again? It was never right. You didn't hear anything I said earlier. It was never set up that way. Anyway, and I see what they did to my father, Jackie Wilson. James Brown helped to set that shit up because Sam Cooke wanted to form a coalition. First, James Brown wanted to do it with black singers and writers. They stepped to him, let him know that wasn't gonna go down. The same way Jay-Z told was it Irv Gotti and some of the other ones and Damon Dash that was going to get a black distribution company. He helped and met Denzel out there on the boat sipping champagne and shit, and the other white execs, they can set them up and shut that down. Next thing you know, Murder Inc. and his brother getting locked up and shit. See, I don't be wanting to be in this kind of stuff. I've already had enough hell. And I see what happened to my father. They try to make it happen to me. And some of his other children that want to get recognition and sing and be seen, that know these people personally, they won't give them music deals. But then will come to me because I want to sing for my father and honor him, but then try to murder me. Some of them still walk around here living. Oh, that's my dad. I could sing. And then they open their mouth and shit. Don't then come out, goddamn, that sound like him, and they ain't gave them no deals, even though they fuck with him and let them live. They really ain't really fucking with him. Y'all can see on my YouTube page. You can tell me what you think. You don't have to think I can sing. I don't really give a fuck. But I did my best before I got sick to train, and I sung to my father and did trip. I have an operatic voice like my father. I never liked it. I never had nobody develop me and help me. And my mother wouldn't let me be around my father. So I didn't know who I sounded like and why my voice sounded like that. I wanted to sound like everybody else. But my voice, I have the operatic tone, and I can hit all the high notes of my father that people try to say ain't my father, but they don't have the DNA to prove that I'm not, and they don't know him or know nothing about me. I know it's jealousy. You can listen to my voice and you listen to my father's voice. It's on YouTube. I'm not going to take it down. You can hear me singing to my father at the Shrine of the Black Madonna, where I locked myself in there because I didn't think I was good enough I could sing. So I was scared to do it in front of people. So what I did was did a Facebook Live about 5 years ago and locked myself in there and sang so that I could learn to take the criticism. And I thought people were going to laugh and put me down. And surprisingly, they did not. I've never sang in public as an adult. I had to get all my training, operatic training, because I have an operatic voice like my father. When people heard it, I was getting ready because I need to get a tough skin for people to laugh and make fun of me. People were in the live and I didn't even protect myself by taping it first. I just did it raw because I had to learn not to be scared. I was surprised people didn't laugh at me. They enjoyed it. They stayed with me during the Facebook Live. It's on my YouTube page because I felt like it's not what I think, it's what the public thinks. You can't be so caught up into what you feel about yourself. I'm a bad bitch. I'm a fine ass nigga. I can do this and that. But then when you go into the public don't see that shit. And they don't say you a bossed up bitch. You can sing or you a fine ass nigga. You can rap. If a lot of people in public keep telling you that shit ain't on point, you shouldn't get mad at them. You should let them give you criticism and you should step your dick up, step your pussy up. Because everybody can't be lying if they all say the same shit. And you want to listen to them because they ain't going to want to come pay to see you. And they ain't going to put no hits and shit on your videos and say no good shit about you. They're going to laugh and they're going to ignore your ass. That's why I let the people decide. Thank you, Tina. I want what the people decide. I know I look like my daddy. My mother used to beat me and mistreat me because I look like my daddy. Because he didn't want her and he went because she's sick. So the public, some people might lie because they hating. They might be hating or they just don't like you. But if a whole bunch of people keep saying that shit to you, maybe you need to listen because everybody ain't goddamn hating on you and everybody ain't goddamn lying. So when people start saying, oh my God, I like your voice, I'm like, I always thought it was ugly. I always thought people were better and they could sing better than me and this and that. But if you've been beat up all your life about your voice and you never been trained, my mother deliberately wouldn't train me. Of course, you're going to feel like you're good enough. Of course, you're not going to think that you're not good because I ain't get to pay my dues. I didn't get to practice. I didn't get the best teaching, the encouragement, and then get pushed out in front of people and sing, baby. Like, I love the way Beyonce mama did her. Sing, dance, baby. They had the studio and the stage and shit at home. Get up, work that motherfucker like a workhorse. Dad will wear their ass out so they could be the best of the best. I wanted that. I didn't have it. So, of course, you're going to think you're not good. because everybody around you putting you down. It wasn't everybody, it was my mother. And she had other people put me down for my voice and wouldn't train me on purpose and then would laugh, put me in front of people and would laugh because I was terrified because she wouldn't train me and she put me down all the time. So now I understand it. So it's like, okay, that's not an excuse to keep putting me down. And I had my nigga around me. He actually knew people that knew Jackie Wilson's family. He brought this man around me when we started dating like 2000. And he grabbed me and he was looking at me. He said, "Oh my God, you look just like your daddy. Do you know your daddy live here and your people live here? I need to take you over there. You look just, they gonna accept you when they see you. You look just like your daddy. You got your hair like your daddy and everything." And I was like, I sing too. I want to be around my daddy. And then, you know, my dirty ass ex gonna say, all of a sudden the man stopped coming around. And I said, but I want to see them. You know, a lot of people, I'm like, take me. What happened to Mr. Fires? Like, I want, he said he's gonna take. I'm not letting him introduce you to them because they're gonna take you from me. You look just like your daddy. Your voice is like your daddy. And if they introduce you, they're gonna take you from me, and I won't see you no more. This nigga sabotaged this shit. But as I got in public and I said it was my daddy, and they saw my face, I saw my body and the way I moved, and then they heard my voice. People started telling his so-called kids and stuff. They started finding me. They said, "Oh my God, I know your sister. I know your brother. You look just like Jackie. It's scary as a woman, and you sound like Jackie. Oh my God." So I met him anyway, but they ain't shit. I ain't missed nothing. They ain't shit. My daddy, they don't want me around. They're trying to jump me and all kinds of shit. Start telling lies on me. This was real dirty to me. Luckily, my father's still with me and my daddy trains me. So I'm okay. Sometimes, baby, your life be fucked up. You have fucked up people around you. You're born into royalty. The people won't even accept you, like the story of Joseph in the Bible, because they know who you are. They know you the chosen, baby. When you get a lot of hate and you might look like your mama died and was a boss bitch, took your money, she left you, took your money, your daddy left you, you just like them, you walk, they can't stand that shit because they already know you the chosen one. You the golden child. So I gotta put this bitch down. I gotta beat this bitch up. We ain't gonna accept this bitch. We'll take this bitch money though. We'll set this bitch up. We'll take this bitch money. We'll put undercover insurance policies on them. My own mama stole my inheritance from me and shit. They'll do that shit. And then you see they end up fucked up and lost it. But it don't matter because bitch, you ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? But if you're born like that, that shit in your blood, you get yourself right. You balance yourself out. You go for what you know. You talk to them people that are physically dead that are yet still alive. You stand and you prepare yourself. You boss up. Everything you lost, they got to give back to you. You work on breaking all them destiny swap spells, them talent swap spell, them death spell, them poverty spell, them never let her have a man or never let her have a good woman spell. Because they do it to sons that are talented too. You break all that shit, you stand in it, them people will come get you. They might be physically dead. People think they stopped it, but they didn't. They'll come get you.
And plus, because I'm only addressing this one time. I'm okay. I'm only addressing this one time. Thank you. So come on in the room. We'll wait a couple more minutes because I'm only saying this one time. I haven't been going live. I haven't been online. So I'm addressing this one time and one time only because I have more important things to do than to be putting on and putting out internet fires. So one time and one time only. Come on, y'all. Thank y'all. I'm just waiting for a few more people to pull up. Thank you, Kevin. Come on. Come on. I'm not adding nobody right now. Come on. A few more people. I know it's more nosy people out here than that. Come on. Come on. I'm waiting for a few more. When I get to 500, I'll start talking. We almost said, okay, we at 500 and something. So for y'all watching, I've been seeing some stuff on the internet, but I'm not in internet mode. I posted my Cash App today because people were asking where they could send money to us. Because of all the scams and all the things that's been going on, I posted my Cash App. If you want to donate, donate. If you don't. All that negative, where her money at, why she doing this, it don't fucking matter why I'm doing it. Some of y'all have no respect for the dead or their family. Some of y'all have no idea what we going through. So I'm saying this one time and one time only. If you don't want to send no fucking money, keep your nasty ass comments to yourself. Because now ain't the time, nor the place. And anybody who know me know I go 10 toes about mine. So if you don't want to send nothing, don't. We don't need you to send nothing, but if you want to, feel free. I'm living my worst nightmare. And people dragging my name, my brother, like, go to hell. And God bless at the same time. I shared my mama with the world. Y'all lost a celebrity. Y'all lost an artist. I lost my mama. And I don't give a damn how nobody feel. Because that's my mama. Mine. And I wasn't going to address this. I wasn't going to say nothing. But some of y'all comments are downright vile and disgusting. And you should be ashamed of yourself. But God ain't sleep and he ain't dead. And karma can spin the block for you at any moment. Be careful what you speak out of your mouth. Be very careful of the things you say. Because it could be you. So again, the Cash App is not a scam. It is my Cash App. If you want to send something, I welcome it. If you don't, you do not have to. We good. But that's for people who is asking. Now y'all have a blessed night.
All in my blood, kings all in my circle. You touch one of mine and you're done. They show no love for the queen. Why you hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans? I got dreams like King Luther, shed blood like Kunsa. You ain't helping my people, I ain't got nothing to say to ya. I want all the smoke like hookah. Talking reparations, America won't be great until they give us compensation. I'm like, I'm the hottest right now. I see a bunch of lames out here trying to jock on my style. They be doing too much. I'm the queen, it's too easy. It's like they all in Popeyes, how they be talking so greasy. I just sit back and laugh while these haters get mad. So nefarious how they don't want my pockets with cheddar. I tell them they can do better. These snakes in the grass can leave a bite on your ass, cause y'all be trusting too fast. I got my foot on the gas, other one on they necks. Dropping receipts on haters, you better show some respect. I never face
Malcolm.
It's a cut on the gas, other one on they necks. Dropping receipts on haters, you better show some respect. I'm never facing regrets, we only facing the threat. Running through every challenge like a relay, break no sweat. It's a cold game, so I got that blanket with me. Now that my people awaken, ain't no going to sleep. I do not play by my piece, this time I'm playing for keeps. You talking slick, but when I see you like them ends, we gon' meet. And I got gold all in my skin, God all in my blood, kings all in my circle. You touch one of mine and you done. They show no love for the queen, why they hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans, and I got gold all in my skin, God all in my blood, kings all in my circle. You touch one of mine and you done. They show no love for the queen, why they hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans, and I got